This is Brent the Carpenter going back live. Wait on some people to get in here. Hopefully everybody's having a blessed day. See if anybody comes in. If not, we may have to end it. But hopefully everybody's having a blessed day today. Cloudy day here in southeastern Kentucky. Thank you, Sherry, for watching. See if some more people comes into the chat. Probably should have turned it around the other way. Where it shows the workbench, but probably a bad time to be doing one anyway. What time is it? 'Cause I can't check. Shows we got 3 watching. We'll wait on some people to get into the chat. Anybody has any questions or anything they'd like to talk about, put it in the chat. If you wouldn't mind, hit the 3 dots top of your screen, hit the like button. It's free to do. Hopefully some more people comes in, drops into the chat. We've got 1 like. I've got some people as moderators I need to take off, at least 4, but I gotta figure out how to do that. They come on a long time ago and I ain't seen them since, so ain't much use having them as moderators if they ain't gonna be on the lives. But hopefully everybody's having a blessed day today. And drop it in the chat if you have any questions or anything you'd like to talk about. Or anything that's going on in this crazy world today. we don't get anybody in the chat in the next few minutes, I'm just going to do it on live or StreamYard. It's a lot better when there's people in the chat talking, asking questions, or got something they'd like to talk about. Makes it easier for me. If you wouldn't mind, hit the three dots at the top of the screen, hit the like button. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to talk about, drop it in the chat. Yeah, it's way easier for me when people get into the chat and ask questions, or either have something they'd like to talk about. But still working on my watch hours. Got 1,991 subs and 271 watch hours, where I never did do any long form content. Just never did get my watch hours up. About everything I done was short, and so I can't get monetized till you got 4,000 watch hours. And I've spent a lot of time making videos and the wood chisel videos and motivation over top of them, and editing, and or what editing I can do. I ain't really too good at it, but yeah, 1,991 subs and 271 watch hours. You gotta have I gotta have 4,000 by December in order to be monetized, and I've spent a whole lot of time on doing this YouTube stuff, and I have never made a nickel off of it. And this is the Cash App if anybody would like to support the channel. I've never had anybody use it, so if anybody would like to support the channel, that's the Cash App behind me. Like I said, I've never had anybody use it, but maybe one of these days. If you want to support the channel, that's the Cash App. But if anybody has any questions or anything they'd like to talk about, drop it down in the chat. Shows we have 8 watching. If you wouldn't mind, hit the like button and drop down into the chat. Hopefully some people will get into the chat, or this will be a quick one. But yeah, still working on the watch hours. Got a long way to go. But hopefully some people will get into the chat. We've got 1 in the chat and 8 watching. Now we got 4 watching. But anyways, if some people don't get into the chat, probably just was going to do it on StreamYard. That's what I was hoping some people would get into the chat. If anybody has anything they'd like to talk about, drop it into the chat. Or any questions, drop it in the chat. Just out here in my building, trying to get these watch hours up. I'd like to thank everybody who is subscribed to the channel and supports the channel. Made it to 1,991 subscribers, but I got all that mostly on shorts and people I know on YouTube, and my watch hours is real low. They're like 279. Never did do any long form stuff, so done a few little things when I first started out, but they didn't do much good. So got real low watch hours, but I could have been monetized 6 months ago if I would have had the watch hours. But yeah, I've spent a lot of time with YouTube, with making the shorts and editing them and all that, and where there's been no work going on for the past 3 months, I figured I would do all the lives I could trying to get my watch hours up. Hopefully some people gets into the chat. And if you would like to support the channel, that's the Cash App behind me. Never had anybody use it, but one of these days somebody might. Waiting on some people to get into the chat. Anybody have any questions or anything they'd like to talk about, drop it into the chat. Shows we got 9 watching and 1 in the chat. And I don't think I'm lagging behind. Press 1, Shuri. See how long it takes. No, it's not lagging behind. Waiting on some people to get in the chat. If you wouldn't mind, hit the 3 dots at the top of your screen, hit the like button. If you like the content I do, the shorts, subscribe to the channel if you want to. I was hoping some people would get into the chat where they'd have questions or either something they'd like to talk about. And we could keep it going, but if some people don't get into the chat, probably be ending this one soon. Hopefully everybody's having a blessed day today. Just doing some cleaning, that's always good. That's about all you ever do. Throughout the day is clean. We still just have one in the chat. Nobody has any questions or anything they'd like to talk about. If not, we're going to switch it up and end this one and go live on StreamYard. Ortega 59, thank you for stopping in. You're from Colorado. I'm from southeastern Kentucky. Tried to do these lives to get my watch hours up. I've got 1,991 subscribers and 279 watch hours, and you gotta have 4,000. Like I was saying earlier, I spend a lot of time making videos, the shorts, but the shorts don't count as watch hours. It shows on YouTube Studio that it does, but it don't. Just long form content or lives. And I ain't had no work come through in about probably 3.5 months, so the reason I've been doing these lives, trying to get my watch hours up where I can get monetized on YouTube. But I definitely appreciate you stopping in. How's the weather in Colorado? Cloudy but warm. That's how it is here today. It's rained, sprinkled a couple times, but it's cloudy here and probably about 70. Oh yeah, it's perfect riding weather. What kind of bike you ride? Corrupt. Salute. Appreciate you stopping in. 2015 Road King. It's a nice bike. That's something I'd like to get one of these days. But anybody on here, if you ain't subscribed to Krupp, I'd check him out. He's got a good channel. Subscribe to him. Yeah, Krupp's still out here working on his watch hours. I think last time I looked, I got like 279 watch hours. I don't even know if it's possible to do by December. Got 1,991 subscribers, 279 watch hours. Yeah, Krupp's a good person. If anybody on here ain't subscribed to him, I'd definitely check him out and subscribe to him. And Tommy Thunder. If anybody ain't subscribed to him, that's another one. Which I can name off a bunch, but it shows we only got 2 watching. So. Yeah, and Rocky Strong. If anybody ain't subscribed to him, Thunder Promotions helps promote people's channels and actions, not distractions, if I ain't mistaken. And Grub Mud Thunder Gang. Hopefully I got that right, Crook. How many subs you gotta have to go live now? Yeah, I'm subscribed to all of them. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't actions. It's kill 'em all with karma. My bad, I don't know what made me. There's so many of them, it's hard to keep up with them at times. Oh, yeah. That's what I thought about doing after this one. But I don't know how you go live on StreamYard and where it goes to YouTube Shorts. So when I do StreamYard, it's just regular StreamYard. Anything I can do to get these watch hours up. How's the weather up in Indiana today? the way it's been doing here, I figured it was about the same as here. Probably about 70, 75 here, somewhere up there. Cloudy. Weeby done that milk challenge last night. He did it, didn't he? I didn't get to watch it last night, but I watched some of it this morning. And that's another one, if anybody ain't subscribed to him, Big Weeby. It's another good channel. One gallon of milk in 1 hour, that'd be rough. Which I don't drink milk, I hate it, but cannot drink it. Yeah, I can't drink it. I can't stand the smell of it. I guess if the money was right, I would try it, but I don't even know if I could do it then. I didn't even drink it in grade school. I was a baby, I guess, but other than that, all the milk I wanted. I cannot stand it. A lot of people likes it, but I'm not one of them. Yeah, I thought about just doing one on StreamYard after this and see if it does any good. A lot of times people get into the chat with questions or there's something they'd like to talk about. It makes it a lot easier for me to keep it going. Which I figured I'd just jump on, do a quick one, and see how I did. I definitely appreciate you stopping in, Crook. Appreciate everybody who stopped in. But I'll probably end this one on the 30-minute mark, about 20 seconds away, and try one on StreamYard. Yeah, that's the way of me. I got some things I'd like to talk about, but I just don't know. I'm like you. Just don't know how it'd go. You too, Crook. Appreciate you stopping in. I'm gonna end this one and try it on StreamYard. Thank everybody who stopped in.